That would be good.
We're all on pace.
Because the rate we're going, this episode is coming out. So Friendsgiving is going to be coming up. Friendsgiving will be...
All right, well, welcome back to Make Poor Choices. This is going to be episode 6. So obviously episode 5 has not come out yet. That's on me and my body, unfortunately. A couple weeks ago had...
You really dropped the ball on that one, didn't you?
That'll make sense here in a minute. I got diagnosed with testicular cancer.
Dyslexia?
Yeah, that too. I guess, what was that now? I guess maybe a month ago, I think. And so 2 weeks ago, I had surgery to have that taken care of. But I wanted to talk about it just for a minute because...
It's kind of like getting your teeth pulled, right? They just kind of yanked it out.
Except it's 1/3 the way to a sex change.
Oh, that explains a lot.
That's one way of looking at it. I guess.
Hey, easy there.
Facts are facts.
No, when I was looking it up, they actually, that was a lot of the stuff. It's like, what should you expect if you're going through a transition? I was like, well, that's hopefully not going to happen. Hopefully I got the right doctor. But
yeah. Did they? Okay, so sorry to interject real quick.
Sure.
Sometimes when people get amputations, they will write on the other leg, not this one. Right? So they make sure they don't cut the right one, So they have to do that on your nut, like not the left one.
So what they did is they actually drew an arrow on my leg pointing at the correct side.
Did they?
Yes.
Wait, they really did?
They did. The doctor's associate.
So happy. So good. It's the little things. Now, what if the doctor was dyslexic?
So the doctor comes in.
That's why they do it.
The doctor assistant came in and did that, and then the doctor comes in to see me in pre-op, and he goes, "Don't worry, I woke up this morning thinking left." You and me both, buddy.
Doc,
He's
it's the
right way.
Yeah.
So luckily, the pathology report came back, and I'm currently cancer-free.
Yay!
Yeah, so you're all stuck with me for a little while longer.
I will drink to that. Fuck cancer.
Yeah, well, I'm
cancer.
I'm not drinking for a little bit, but I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna.
Is that a boba tea? Because it comes with balls.
Yeah, I'm trying to regrow one, but it's not that easy.
Talk to Elon Musk. I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Fucker figures everything out. Anyways, it's a common cancer, especially amongst men our age. So I just wanted to talk about it so people don't feel like they can't get checked out.
Turn it into a positive. Like, thank God you were born with 3, so now you got 2 left. All right.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do about your third nipple?
Hey.
It's been creeping me out for years.
It's your podcast today.
Gents out there, check your balls. If you don't want to do it, Drew will do it for you.
It's his specialty.
You know the little metal things you pull up me.
So, and ladies, again, we're all inclusive here. We, ladies, if you want your balls checked, Drew will also do that. We don't want to,
it's 2020. Let's
make
party.
anyone feel left out. So
my one ball feels left out now. Thanks.
Next podcast, there will be a sign that says 2 ball minimum in the bar. I promise.
And if you have 2, you have to donate 1 for those that have none.
Derek, your voice is kind of high on the mic. I can't figure out why.
Why are you...
I don't know why my voice went up.
Yeah, why are you making your voice sound so deep?
No reason. I'm trying really hard. So...
Hey, this beer is pretty good. I'm caught on something, guys.
So last episode, as everybody knows, we had a bartender come in. This episode, we have a brewmaster, luckily, in our midst, and has brewed a new beer. Bryce, you want to tell us about what you and Dacota came up with this time?
Yeah, as a brewmaster, this is our second beer that we brewed. So the last one was a Blood Orange Double IPA. We brewed it wintertime. We figured this time maybe a little bit closer to summer. And so we wanted to do something lighter, more refreshing beer. And we went with a Hefeweizen. And I was like, I don't want to do just like a regular Hefeweizen. It's kind of bored. We kind of like to mess around, play with things. And so we decided to try a pineapple Hefeweizen. Okay. And it actually came out tasting very banana-y for whatever reason. Awesome. So that's just what I get. It almost.
What do you taste, Drew? You have the same beer.
Smells like a great hef.
Strawberry. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like
strawberry. What a review.
For me personally, I get more of a banana aftertaste to it, but to compare it to a beer, it almost if you've had Weizenstephaner, which is or Franziskaner, it's a German Weiss beer or Hefeweizen. And it's maybe not, to me, it tastes a little watered down. Again, it was our first time doing a Hef, so we're still messing around with it, but it's not bad. It's now the newest beer on tap at Other Berries. And we have some of the amber ale that we're trying to get rid of so we can brew another beer and get that going. So I think we're going to, the next couple of weeks, we're going to brew another beer. So any suggestions you guys have?
Put in a request?
Yeah, what do you want?
Give me a red.
Okay. We were thinking of doing either a red or like a Dos Equis amber clone.
Either way.
So an amber or red, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. Again, because it'll be midsummer when the beer, so we want something light and refreshing.
Wait, how long does it take again from start to finish?
So the brew day takes a couple hours to do. It's a very interesting process. And then
we should do a time lapse of it.
Yeah, that'd
be cool.
We can.
Isn't it just like pour, set it and forget it?
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
that's all it is.
When Bryce is around, there's a lot more going on.
It's like those pancake mixes where you just pour it in there, you shake it and pour it. It's exactly how the beer is. So it takes a couple of maybe 5-6 hours of brewing, because you have to add in certain steps. You have to steep the oats or grains or whatever you do as far as the different type. There's like so many different types of way you can brew a beer, but basically you have to not even boil, but like steep the malt extract or whatever you're doing, and then you add in hops every hour for like a certain amount of time.
And if you keep doing that, does it change the whatever?
Yeah, well,
the flavor or the
exactly. Yeah, so it's
like
there's certain types of hops, and the different types of hops you have is going to create the different profiles of what kind of beer. So you can have Galaxy hops will be more of an IPA, or I forget the hops. And again, I'm just trying to remember type of stuff. I don't do this is something I want to get more and more into, but it's very interesting to see the types of different hops you would use to get the different flavors and types of beer, and then how you brew it. And so we've bought a bunch of equipment, and we've gotten pretty hard into it. So, but yeah, so we did that, and then
kind of weird. So you got hard into something with your brother.
We went hard into shut up.
I don't get it. Can you explain your jokes?
Yeah. So, you boil it, and then you have to cool it down rapidly. So it takes, we have like cooling mechanisms. It takes about 20 minutes to get it down from boiling to anywhere from like 80 to 72 degrees. And then you can pitch the yeast, and then you sit the yeast in a bucket full with your gallons of brew, and you let it sit for about a week. And then you put it into, it's called a glass carboy. It's like a 6-gallon giant. It looks like a Sparkletts water jug, but it's glass. Mm-hmm. You let it sit in there, and then it ferments for about a month.
Don't you have to have like a little regulator on the top of it?
Yeah, we have a little cap that goes on the top, so that way it basically it won't turn it into a bomb, because it ferments, right? So it's naturally releasing carbonation, or not carbonation, but it's active, right? So it's going to be bubbling.
The gas.
So that little, it off gases. And with that, it allows the pressure to kind of release, but also maintain the fermenting.
Right.
So,
doesn't it like hold a certain, it's like a valve on it, so a certain amount of pressure stays in.
Exactly.
But only if it gets to a certain level, it starts to release it. Right. Something like that.
So then
I had college roommates that brewed beer, and I tried to pay somewhat of attention, but
it's the fucking coolest thing, man.
They did it in the house though, so then our house would smell like whatever they brewed for like 10 days.
Yeah, but if you're brewing good shit, it probably smells like...
It was fine, but I mean, 10 days of it, you're like, I'm over.
Yeah, I'm over it smelling like oatmeal. And we do... So most people will bottle it, and I feel like bottling is harder because you have to individually carbonate each bottle. Mm-hmm. And it's an easier chance if you don't have a good capper to lose carbonation. So we keg our beer. So we have homebrew type kegs. So we...
Sorry, they did something... when I was in college, when they carbonated, they didn't actually carbonate each beer. What they did is there was a certain level of yeast that goes into each bottle, and then once it's capped, that amount would carbonate it naturally.
Exactly. So you have to sprinkle in the little
bits,
little pixie dust in there. Sprinkle some crack on them. Let's get out of here.
I'm currently brewing a White Claw, and How do they make these?
I think they distill sugar alcohol, and then they mix it with their flavorings, and then they carbonate it the way they would carbonate a soda.
Sugar, water, purple.
Purple. Damn that purple.
So yeah, it was very fascinating. Dakota got really into it, and then I got into it.
You got to get into it if you're going to do it. Otherwise, it's going to turn terrible.
And he's one of those guys where it's like if he puts his mind to it, he can do anything. And so he's definitely the mastermind about getting everything. Because when I cook, I don't use any measurements. I just, I'm so just like throw it in there. We'll figure it out, And brewing is almost like baking. You have to have very precise measurements, precise timing, stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure I came over once and we opened the oven and you just threw shit in there, but 3 months prior.
Okay, again, that was not me. Family left it in there.
Family.
August, September, October, November. Yeah, 3 months. Anyway, so yeah, it came out really well, and the kegging process is pretty easy. It's you can do it two ways. You can either hook it up to your keg, the CO2 tank, and then let it sit for like 2 days and let the CO2 just filter down to the beer. Or Dacota found this guy on YouTube, the science behind it, and we'll actually lay the keg on its side, hook the CO2 up to it, charge it with like way more pressure than it should, like 20 psi, because it usually runs in the tap about 8, and I'll roll it for about 2 minutes while the CO2 is being pressurized. So it's basically mixing all the CO2.
On the next episode of Moonshiners with Bryce. You got that microphone fixed over there?
Nope.
It's this side.
Oh, it's this one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Well, hold on.
No, you're good. You're good. You're back. Let's do this.
Yeah, but I
Keep
can
it going.
All right.
You're good.
So,
Gotta watch them hands, buddy.
yeah. So
your wife always says.
It mixes the CO2 with the beer, and it gets it all intertwined there. And then basically, as soon as it gets cold, you can drink it. So
That's pretty cool.
It's like a speed carbonation, basically.
What is the alcohol content of this thing?
So,
do you have one of those testers where you can dunk it?
yes, but my brother forgot it when we came to keg it.
So Drew, it's 14%.
So it's 6.9.
Don't worry, I'm only driving a few miles today.
It's 6.9%, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Okay, we're gonna
every time I keep trying to think about.
We're gonna move on because Drew can't stand it anymore. He's sitting here
I'm
with
hungry.
Today's food of the podcast that we're gonna be reviewing is from a newer spot actually in Long Beach, but it's been hot on the market, and we went down there and took the little gem card. What do we call him? Chip.
Because it's like mint chip.
So we'll have a little overlay for everybody of us cruising in Chip. But the place is called the Fourth Horseman, and so we went down and also looked on Yelp to see what was the most popular, and we asked the girls. We had two nice girls, Desiree and Ryan, who helped us. And
Steve, what did I say? Melissa.
Now, when it comes to pizza, what's your go-to pizza in Long Beach?
Domenico's.
Yeah,
100%.
Domenico's. So this is downtown. It was a nice little jaunt, great day outside. I'd like us to try a bite without the habanero sauce first.
Yeah.
And then
Always
try a
tries to
bite
tell
with
us how to live our
afterwards. And then we'll each give a score after we've eaten it for a little bit. So you guys go ahead and take a bite.
Yeah, so will explain the pizza we got too. We got the which one did we get?
Was it Death to Piggy?
Death to Piggy.
Death
so
to
it
Piggy.
has sausage, pepperoni on it. This was recommended by Morgan, our Yelp insider. So yeah, it should be pretty good. But
Yeah, and while you guys take your first bite, I'll talk a little bit about
crispy crust.
Yeah.
Not a lot of flop.
I like the thinner crust. So far, this is actually, I'm on board.
Are you? Last year, they were named to the top 25 best restaurants in Long Beach by the Long Beach Post. So that was pretty cool to see. And then in that same article, Long Beach Post said that they are fastly becoming a drunk pizza institution. So that definitely caught our attention.
Shit, that's good.
Being we were doing a podcast in a bar.
How about the decor of that place? If you're into Halloween at all, you need to go there for sure. This place had horror everywhere.
That's good. That's really good. I'm excited to try it with the hot sauce now.
Oh, hot sauce is what's up. Hot sauce is cold.
So it's a pineapple and habanero hot sauce.
I thought we were talking about the pizza. I was like, wait.
No, the hot sauce, right?
Yeah.
And
Pineapple, you taste it first right away. It's sweet.
Yeah.
But
This has got Dave Portnoy written all over it. Look at that undercarriage.
we're tagging you, Barstool Sports. What's up? Oh, this place is legit. I like this.
Very good. Sorry we're talking about our mouthfuls, but you're just going to have to get used to it.
Yeah.
This hot sauce, I had a little bit of it get on my finger. It's quite spicy.
So good. That would be like a 6 on the hot one scale.
Oh.
Which, by the way, is that video ever going to come out?
We're not using decimals? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
6
this-
it is.
No, That's for the hot sauce on the pizza.
He meant like in position.
Exactly,
6.
position 6.
Position 6.
Thank you, Derek.
You're welcome. I got your back, buddy.
I can't work in these conditions.
Drew doesn't watch any of these shows, so he doesn't get a chance to comment. He doesn't know what he's talking about, which is great. But we did get you to watch a pizza review right before this, so
I did.
we'll see.
There's just too much
took any
content.
notes.
There's too much content out there. I can't keep up. Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
Any of you vegetarians out there thinking about converting, this is definitely a good way to convert. The sausages.
They had vegan pizzas available.
Or that.
We'll never know what they taste like. But
Drew might.
yeah,
Hey, I don't knock the vegetarian life. The plant-based life, I feel great.
But vegan.
Vegan, whatever it is. But the mouth pleasures of this right here is
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
freaking tasty.
there's
That was
a
very good.
time and place for both. That was delicious.
That
Really
was-
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Drew, what's
hang on, just a couple more things I wanted to go over. You guys had a beer while you were there. It looked like they had a very large assortment of different kinds of beers. Was a lot of local stuff, or what did you guys see? I know they had a bar in the back.
Actually, to talk about the back, how about the art exhibit?
That's super.
You guys want to really talk about the
Yeah.
hidden gem of that place?
so the beers they had maybe 6 or 8 on tap
right?
on the menu, and it seemed like local type beers. I think Beechwood was on there and a couple others, but they had a just one of those like convenience store slider double fridge things with a bunch of different types of craft beer. And I had a beer from a local Long Beach. I wrote it down.
It's always giving you write things down and then turn your phone off.
No, phone's on. Here we go.
Oh, you said you turned it off.
Ambitious Ales. I turned the vibration off.
Ah.
Ambitious Ales from Long Beach. I had their Central Park. So it was a blonde with like coffee and vanilla in it. It was delicious. And then Drew had the Old Stump Irish Red, which is from Pomona.
ginger deliciousness was.
Well, that's cool. They're both from Southern California, though. So that's,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Local
a lot of
beers.
local stuff.
And we're in such a great area for food and drink.
And for all the people worried about social distancing, they do have the tables all spread out for
Mhm.
everybody.
Yeah, but what were they putting at the other tables?
Some fucking mannequins. And,
Mannequins
Dude,
and
this
skeletons.
place is Halloween Central.
It
Like,
is.
was creepy.
It's pretty rad.
Don't
It's
go in.
pretty cool.
Let's say it was a drunk institution, but I could see if you're really drunk and you walk in there,
What
could
was-
freak you out a little bit.
What the?
What do they call it when they stuff the dead animals?
Taxidermy?
Yeah, they had a taxidermy
Elk,
raccoon
deer,
or something like that
raccoon.
in there. Yeah, that place was definitely intense.
It's very Halloweened out, but it was very cool. I like
Very
it.
gothic vibe, but really, really cool. And then, yeah, in the back opening in a couple weeks, I think they said they're going to have,
Look,
they have an
slice
art,
fell. Weird.
they have an art exhibit in the back, and it's open. It's in a building that was built in the early 1900s. Really a lot of cool old style architecture and art, and everything was for sale in the back. It was cool, a really cool
Oh, wait,
place.
all that stuff was for sale. That's awesome.
Yeah, they had price tags on everything.
I
Little
didn't
cards and pictures, and it was cool. It was a really, really interesting vibe.
I didn't look close enough to see if it was local artists, but I would assume that
Probably.
it's got to be at least from around the area.
Yeah.
based on the way they
And,
had the rest of the place set up. But it was really, I liked it. They were doing it right.
Yeah, they were.
I really felt like when we walked in there, like the whole place was just done the right way. They had a vision and they
Yeah.
they executed. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
very cool to be part of that.
Pizza's phenomenal.
I did see online that they do brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. So they called them hangover brunches. That was kind of cool. And they also had a $10 lunch special where you go in there for a pint, a slice. I mean, their slices are huge, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Big slices.
Big slices and a salad. So definitely go give them a shout. But I think we're going to go ahead and give this a rating if you guys are ready. Kind of scale of 0 to 10. Drew, you're pounding through your second piece, so I actually have to say you don't like it at all.
I'm gonna give it four stars.
Well, and that's why he's special, folks.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, on a rating from 0 to 10, trying again.
6 bananas.
6, a 6, a solid 6.
6. You're giving it a 6 out of 10?
Around 6?
Oh, if it's out of 10.
You can't change your score, though. So now
It's
that
been
you-
out of 10 the whole time,
It's
buddy.
been out of 10 the whole time. I think you get it. You're giving it a 6?
Well, no, because, I mean, I just can't tell. There's so many options here in Long Beach.
The pizza you were eating right now.
I would say a B+.
Okay. All right.
Can I get a number to go with that, please?
Roman numeral, probably X.
10?
That's 5.
That's 10.
10?
That's 10.
10. Yeah,
V
is
is
5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're giving it a 10?
What are you going to give it, Derek? We'll move on from Dum Dum over here.
I think it's worth coming in even from out of town to get it. I think it's really great. I'd say I'd probably give it like 8.4.
8.4.
It's pretty high,
okay.
but it's really kind of, I don't know, it's unique. It's really kind of crispier than I thought it would be. And and considering we had it in the box and drove Chip all the way back here and talked for a bit before we ate it. I mean, it's still kind of warm and still kind of crispy. Mm-hmm. That's pretty impressive. I think it would be even better. So I was trying to give it a kind of a little boost, being it's not totally hot.
I'm not mad. This is delicious.
But silence.
I give it a 6.
A 6? All right.
An even 6. Right?
Round 6.
I'm gonna.
I mean, come on. You guys.
It's tough. It's good. I do like the thin crust.
Think about Costco pizza. Pretty fucking delicious.
I'll give it. Excuse me. I'm with Derek. I'm gonna give it 8.2. Yeah, that's good.
Numbers? You guys are doing it all wrong.
We're wrong.
I will, however, give it a bonus 0.5 points for the hot sauce.
Oh, no, that does take.
The hot sauce is actually pretty. Their hot sauce is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I can't wait till we're done with this. I'm going to finish the rest of it.
The hot sauce is
if anybody's listening here and you guys have hot sauce recommendations, we are hot sauce freaks.
Yeah, it has that sweet. There's nothing I love more than heat and sweet.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, and so
did you ever try that? It
reminds me of the Los Calientes hot sauce, which Hot Ones makes, which is their middle of the road. It's actually always number 5.
Did we have that during the wing thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It was number 5.
It was right in the middle.
Before
he blew our faces off.
This would be right in the middle of the road for hot sauces. It would be a 5 on a scale of 10 for even numbers for hot sauces, different scales. Not
Solid hot sauce right now that everybody can get. Trader Joe's. It tastes exactly like Taco Bell's hot sauce. The one with the skull.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really good.
Have you had their green dragon one?
I've had the red, not the green.
Oh, you get the green. It's fucking really good. So, but that is really, really good hot sauce. So, I'm all in on that.
Bryce, did you ever try the mule sauce? I brought you a bottle, I thought. No? Or I just gave you the bottle? I think I gave you the bottle. Did you try the mule sauce? Do you still have it?
Oh, no, it's gone. I ate it. Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of that. It was a little sweeter than this. This is spicier.
Wait, you got that because of the sticker thing, right?
Yeah, sticker mule. Yeah. No, they sent us a free bottle of hot sauce. I was like, love these guys.
Yeah.
We'll keep using you. You can bribe us with hot sauce. That's cool.
Maybe I should do that on the gondolas. So totally random. Sticker hot sauce, gondola hot sauce.
Yeah, there you go. So
we should make our own hot sauce.
We might get there.
There's you know who we should get on here is the truffle hot sauce.
They're from
Huntington
Beach.
Yeah.
Huntington.
Oh, they're from Huntington. Yeah.
Close enough.
Really good.
Very good. So, all right, well, check out the Fourth Horseman downtown on 4th and what was the cross street?
4th and Pine, basically.
4th Pine, basically. Okay. Yeah, it's down that way.
About 5 minutes in a car, about 20 minutes in a golf cart. You know.
We got passed on the going and coming back. So good.
You'll get to see it. We've got some good footage to overlay and take after.
Thanks again to Desiree and
Ryan.
Mark. Ryan. God damn it. I'm the worst. Ryan, thank you so much. They were awesome. They really helped us out. It was great meeting them, and I will definitely go back.
So, cool, guys. Hey, do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, when do you guys want to start the podcast?
Hey, will you give me that big beer?
The big beer? Yeah. Well, get a little bit of the close quarters back here.
Anything coming up? Is that what you just asked me, Dirk? We got 4th of July coming up. That's a marathon for gondolas.
Are you doing cruises on the
we
4th?
are rowing like our lives depend on it.
You guys, Drew, you want some of this too?
Actually, I'm going to take this up a couple notches, get a little crazy. I'm going to open this White Claw.
You're going to go claw?
Yeah.
What is that? Bottle Logic.
So they're in Anaheim?
Cheers, buddy.
Why is your can so small and skinny?
It's just visual.
Look, compare the cans.
No, the same size.
The camera adds 10 pounds to
it should be the other way then. It should be the other way around though. This is a regular size can. Hold it, Drew.
He's drunk. I told him not to have him. No, he's not allowed on the podcast.
They're the same. It's the same size, Drew. It looks the same. It's cool.
Great.
They're good.
Mine's bigger and girthier.
That's not what she said.
Sorry, more girthy.
There we go.
Yeah, Anaheim. Bottle Logic. They're local. They're really good.
Nice. Well, on the 4th, Drew, it sounds like you're busy rowing.
Dude, we got cruises left and right. And then...
That's exciting.
No, I'm excited for sure. Because after this COVID shenanigans this year. I didn't know what to expect, but no, we're rowing.
So if anybody's down in that San Diego, Carlsbad area, North County, San Diego,
Hey, want to hop on a gondola? Bring
hit
some.
him up before he's sold out. So there's a cool restaurant nearby, bar restaurant, so you can get a bite, have a drink, and then get on the cruise. But please be respectful of the neighborhood.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm going to keep that in mind after some shenanigans that happened a couple weeks ago. But Bryce and I are going to probably hang out down in the bay, Almius Bay, for the 3rd.
Yeah.
Have you guys jumped in the water lately?
No, is it cold?
I'm not allowed to.
Oh, you still can't because of the ball?
Yeah,
Well, he'll
they told me-
sink. He's not as buoyant.
Oh, poor guy.
They said they told me they told me 4 weeks.
I bet you could swim faster now, though, right?
It's more aerodynamic. We were talking about going to Catalina on the sailboat, and we're like, we're going to get there at least 3 minutes faster because without Derek's other nut holding us back, we're going to be cruising.
Guys, you seen this? His old ball was like the size of a basketball. And you should have seen it.
Oh, I'm just glad they didn't give it to me so that you couldn't cast it like you wanted to.
Fuck that. That's
So
okay.
next
All
week
right.
we have it
Put
in a
a-
glass
put a-
cube. It's gonna
Put a
be behind
poll
bar.
on the podcast. I wanted that thing fucking just on the wall somewhere.
Lit, backlit, everything.
Up top, bronzed.
If we get enough people to
And it'd be called
follow our account, we
the-
will track down his ball.
The ball of shame.
Oh man. Oh,
Come on. We can laugh about it.
We could put it on top of the. I'm laughing. We put it on top of the Belmont Bowl champion trophy.
Fuck. Yeah.
We
Which,
just
by the way,
hang it off the side of the
By-
cup.
Take the
from the
trophy
top.
off and put the ball in its place. Oh my god.
so they're open back now, so I can finally get my name on the trophy where it rightfully belongs.
No, I think we keep it off.
Reigning champion.
We'll just
What up?
leave 2019
Yeah.
off, and we're definitely gonna leave 2020 off. 'Cause it's not gonna count. Cam Newton's on the Patriots now.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So good.
Sports.
Anyways, I know.
Yeah.
Drew, sorry, we won't talk about sports with you, buddy.
Guys,
I
switch
could
lanes.
probably find like a 3D model of a ball somewhere. I'll get it on there.
Amazon.
Be
Last
funny.
time you ordered a jigger.
Easy
You
there,
did.
buddy.
They're
We
called
ordered a
jiggers.
Oh,
jigger-
yeah.
jigger.
I did.
Yeah, you got it. Hey,
Two-sided.
there you go.
Double-ended, I believe is the term. Shut up, Bentley.
So, anyways, well, I hope everybody has a good 4th of July. We'll be down at the Bay trying to enjoy it. I know fireworks aren't going to happen this year, but there's going to be tons of fun things to do. Even with what?
I was trying to think. How many years has it been since the boat sank on the 4th of July?
Oh no!
Tell us about that, Drew.
Do you guys have any good 4th of July stories? Ours are pretty docile.
When did you sink the Pearl?
That's what I was trying to, I think I was 22. Maybe 20.
11 years ago. It's been over a decade.
Yeah, I wonder where that boat is now. Floating, hopefully.
You're not on it, so it's probably in better shape.
That was the longest night of my life.
So, if you get into any shenanigans this 4th of July, please be sure to let us know. We would like to hear those stories. Maybe we'll have to have people call in and leave us messages with their 4th of July
If
shenanigans.
you see us
but
out, come by.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
if your story tops sinking a boat, making my Fox LA news, getting threatened with a $36,500 a day fine until you get the boat out of the water, please call.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear.
I hope you don't top that. But, Drew, you're one of a kind.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
a hell of a night.
So good.
So, cool. All right,
That-
guys. Well,
That's what we need, though, for the boat. We needed to make Poor Choices flag that you can hang up and, like, fly it up
Yeah, we could. I'm going to have an American flag up for the 4th.
in the shape of a testicle.
Just saying.
Everything's in there.
Everything's. I apologize in advance that they're going to have ball jokes for the next
Ever?
year. Ever?
Yeah, it's not going to stop.
That's all right.
Learning how to dribble over here.
Check your balls. I'll
Sports
check my
guy.
one ball. You check your balls, and make sure that you don't have to go through what I went through. But I'm glad that I got. It's all
Actually, though,
good.
on a serious note, if you guys do have questions on that, hit us up directly because Derek, I'm sure you could answer
Sure.
questions people are having to deal with because you went through a lot that week.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
we make a joke out of it, but
Yeah, I'm happy to
Very
help.
serious.
Happy to
We-
talk to anybody. I don't
we-
want it to be a source of not having something done and having a bigger problem happen. I watched that 30 for 30 with Lance Armstrong, and he ignored it for like a year, and that's why it spread to his lungs, his brain, everywhere. And so it's definitely something that you want to get taken care of sooner rather than later.
now, are you sure it didn't spread to your other nut? Because we have a lot more jokes that we can let out.
Two-thirds
I'm
away.
sure one is still good to go. So we're.
You let us know when.
Yeah.
I probably won't tell you if that one. I don't want those jokes.
But yeah, it's again. He was saying it's a lot lighthearted and it's fun now, but it was definitely serious at a point. And I remember when you called me, I was just that freaked me out, man. It definitely hits you hard. And
I work a lot of auditions for to fill his role here, and none of them fit. So
yeah,
thank God you're okay.
So that's why. Yeah, so it's good to get the all clear, and that we can move on and we can laugh and joke about it, because obviously cancer it sucks. I lost my stepdad to that, and I've had a lot of people in my family have cancer, which hopefully so far we've been lucky that no one has succumbed to it. So
let's cheers to fuck cancer, and we got Derek.
Again, fuck cancer, and
yay, Derek.
Here's to putting off the search for a new host.
And video editor. And audio guy.
Yeah.
And
we might. I don't know, man. We might still need a video editor.
This one's taking a while.
You know what? Cal State Long Beach here nearby. Maybe we can find an intern.
That would be good.
We're all unpaid.
Because the rate we're going, this episode is coming out. So Friendsgiving is going to be coming up. Friendsgiving will be a good shit.
Well,
so
I think
we're gonna post date this like a check. So 4th of July is coming up, 2021.
Do not cash out. Oh shit, we talked about 4th of July. 4th of July 2021.
Exactly. Tahoe's going great this year. Come on up, people.
All
Can't wait to have you.
Well, in honor of 4th of July, are we gonna convert that flag into a sound panel?
Yes.
So
yes, we will.
We have to look out for that. We're gonna start putting some sound panels up. Try to keep the audio
more soundproofing.
Doing things in a makeshift bar has its challenges, but I think we're getting better and better, so appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. We will catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah. Shout out again to Fourth Horseman. Appreciate you guys. Great pizza.
To Derek's ball.
Wherever you are.
I lost a tooth once. So it's kind of funny.
This episode of Make Poor Choices is brought to you by the LB Crew. Hosted by Bryce Marquis, Derek Belial, and Drew St. Marie. Edited by Derek Belial. For more information and episodes, please visit lbcrew.com/make-4-choices.